Alright, so I've been playing this game since Christmas Day 2015. It was right after I went to the theaters to go see Force Awakens. I used to be a Star Wars fan, then it kind of fell off because, was becoming an adult, going to college, working full time, got a girlfriend even, and ended up having a baby, and Star Wars just didn't matter anymore. And then we went to go see this, see that, I should say, and I didn't really care. But then after it, I was like, whoa, that was pretty good. And then I got home, and I was like, man, I gotta find a Star Wars game now. And I browsed the App Store, and this was probably not the first one I found, but the best looking one that I found. So downloaded it, and yeah, I've been playing it ever since. And one of the characters that I got on Unlock Day was Jedi Consular, which I was kind of disappointed because I was like, who the heck is this? Just some random fake character they're giving me? I don't know. But anyhow, one thing though that has always happened for as long as I've been playing this game is I've always felt like I was, I don't want to say behind, but for lack of a better way to describe it, I've always felt behind in the sense that there's whales and krakens who are able to get ahead. You know, a new character comes out, they got a 7-star day one. Or they're able to have better ranks in Squad Arena and all this. And for me, it's just always been kind of disappointing. Like, I remember back in the day when the meta was Wigs, Biggs, Darklighter, and Wedge Antilles. And they called it Wigs. And that was the meta. And, I had Biggs, 7-star and all that, but I didn't have Wedge yet. And I think he was farmable in something like Cantina, so it was an easy enough area to farm, but it would have taken forever. You know how long farming takes, and I was like, dang it, by the time I get him, there'll be a new meta. And sure enough, there was. I don't know what happened after Wigs, but then there was the meta of CLS, and then there's the meta of the Night Sisters, and I just always was behind. And it's always been disappointing, and it's always sucked, because I feel like when you play a normal game, you progress along at a normal rate. So as the game it advances along and gets harder, you've been getting stronger the whole time, so you're keeping up with it. Where a game like this, where there's whales and krakens, it kind of ruins that dichotomy. It's like, those players are able to take way off, and you're where you should be as a normal free-to-play player. And so it's just very disheartening that I never can get where I want to be. Well, recently, some of that actually finally changed, and it's been pretty exciting. Unfortunately, I know it's going to be a short-lived thing, but let me just show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Let's get started. Oh, that's real good.
That's right. I am number 1 in my Squad Arena, finally! And I've done this 100% free to play. I have not bent and put any money in. I've actually finally made it. This is so awesome! I've been able to hit this rank now for, I think, since Friday, and at the time of this recording, it's the following Wednesday, so it's been 5 days that I've been able to linger in the top 5. I do get beat, and I fall down. I think the worst I've fallen to was 7th, and then I build myself right back up to 1st. But yeah, it's pretty awesome feeling to finally be there. I hate that it took a little over 9 years to get here, but oh, it's so cool to finally be a top dog. To finally have all my dedication and time and effort that I've put into this game matter, and it's just, oh, it's so good. And, yeah, I I don't know how to explain it. It's just cool. I come here and I'm like, look at that, 1. Whew, I feel like that's something I should have had years ago, not just now. I mean, the best prior to this that I've ever reached was like, I think, I don't know, something like 24, and that was very short-lived. It's like I hit 24 and I was like, ooh, and then before I knew it, I was back down to like 50. But that's usually where I reside, is around 50, anywhere between 50 and 55, just like my Fleet Arena, 48. That's my average. My range is like 48 to 58. So yeah, being in first, oh, this is just so awesome. Finally got there. So, as I said before, I showed the footage of me winning and coming in first, so I said I feel like it's going to be short-lived because it's because of the datacron why this is happening. It's not like the Leia squad is just that good or whatever, and I have my team modded right or anything like that. It's the datacron, which is unfortunate because, you know, in, 2 months maybe, the datacron's going to die, and then I'm going to lose my rank unless I get a new good datacron. But, for now, you know, that's what I got. So I just want to show what I kind of have. So one, as you saw, the team that I use, I don't have it set up. Let me just go back over there. The team I use is just my Rebels with Leia. Let me pretend I'm going to fight this person. Obviously, I don't want to go in second. But I use Leia, Captain Drogon, R2, Han, and Kanan. Everybody is decently high relic. I mean, Leia and Kanan are both relic 9. Han, Drogon, and R2 are relic 8. And then I got my datacron. This is actually an alteration of my usual team too, because normally I have Old Ben instead of Han in here, and Old Ben is also relic 9, so I usually am rocking with 3 relic 9s. But anyway, can I go straight to this? This is my datacron. My datacron is, you know, I got the bonus level 3 is bonus mechanics for light side characters. At the start of the encounter, light side allies gain 15% max health and max protection for each other light side ally. Then the intermediate one is bonus mechanics for Rebels again. Oh wait, no, the first one was just light side. This is Rebels, which there are obviously a full team of Rebels. Whenever Rebel allies use a special ability on their turn, they gain riposte for 2 turns. And then bonus mechanics for Han Solo. The first time Han Solo is defeated, which I hate that CG or whoever writes this does that. Han is a guy, it is he. The first time Han Solo is defeated, he is revived with 100% health. He gains protection over time, 75% for 2 turns, and he takes a bonus turn. Which is pretty cool, because my Han is like a glass cannon. He hits pretty hard, but he dies ridiculously easily. And that's kind of why he's not in my team under normal circumstances. Like, he might be, if he didn't die so easily. So this gives him a little bit more utility. He gets killed, but then he comes right back to life. And I feel like it's obviously helping for me to be in first place, because, like I said, he's a glass cannon. He does hit hard. So even though he dies easily, you know, he's putting out some decent damage at the same time when he is with us. And this datacron is just helping that utility. One thing as a side note, I just wanted to show what the definition of riposte is, because I always forget. You know, I get confused between retribution, riposte, and what's the other one? I don't know, there's one other thing. So, to make it clear, riposte, or however you're supposed to say that, is you attacks out of turn, ignore protection, and can't be copied. I don't know is this fully what the definition is? Attacks out of turn? I thought it's weird. Okay, apparently that's what it is though. Attacks out of turn, ignore protection, and this can't be copied. So, riposte. I wasn't really trusting that online definition, but I guess it's completely correct, because straight from his kit, under Master of Makashi, it says riposte, attacks out of turn, ignore protection, can't be copied. So yeah, I guess that's exactly what it is, word for word. Anyhow, so yeah, this 10,345,985 GP finally matters to let me get into first place in Squad Arena, which, yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. It's just, this was pretty cool. Is pretty cool, and yeah, I just wanted to be able to talk about it, kind of like, I don't know, document it, and like, not show off, it took 9 years, but, you know, just be like, hey, I got a cool achievement. Oh, and it looks like we're in second place now. So just for good measure, let's try to do this again. This team, don't want to jinx anything, but it looks like it might be a little bit easier because it doesn't have Padme. I could be totally wrong, but I'm hoping that that's the case. Typically, that's what I see. The teams without Padme are easier. This also does have a 3-dot datacron, though. A lot of the datacrons that I go up against that were easier, so to speak, were 2-dot. So that could make things difficult as well. But let's see if this works. A lot of times I'm able to do this on full auto, so I'm going to try to full auto this. And hopefully it works out. That'll be sick. So far it's not looking super great. Kenobi has a half ultimate charge built up, and I haven't taken out General Kenobi yet. Something that I usually like to see is me having General Kenobi killed before Master Kenobi goes ultimate. And I didn't get it, so this might not go so well for me. We'll see. Don't worry about Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon you want to go after almost last. Come on. There you go. Let's see. Their default is to go after Kenobi. I mean, yeah, Master Kenobi, which makes sense. I mean, he's a GL and all that. It offers the team a lot of bonuses, but I don't really want to go after Kenobi. I feel like get some of his teammates taken care of. You know what I mean? Then it's a lot easier. If it's like a 5-on-3 or something, it's a lot easier than 5-on-4. You know what I mean? Plus, if he kills one of my guys, now we're even. So, the better advantage I can give myself is the better. Like, see, right now we're tied. Ooh, actually, that's going so pretty well. Yeah, keep going after Kenobi then. No, don't worry about him right now. Go after Kenobi. Yeah, him and his dumb dice roll. Okay, don't worry about him. Go after Kenobi, I guess. Kenobi's got no protection, so. You can go after Skywalker as well, that's fine. As long as you kill him. Okay. See, this is going pretty bad for me now. We're down to 2. My only lasting bit of hope is that Leia is able to go ultimate, and then a couple things happen. 1, she has to kill somebody when she goes ultimate. And 2, when she does, then she brings back her whole team. So that's a double win for me. It's 1 less on their side. Oh, great. That was fantastic. Did you see that? Whew, we took out 3 of them and got everyone back. So yeah, we definitely should have this in the bag now. Even with her dumb damage immunity, what's she gonna do? Oh, she's gonna try to do her big move and take out a GL? Yeah, okay, broad. You're only a conquest character. And boom, back in first. Basically full auto. I did touch the screen a few times where I was trying to direct it, but for the most part, that was full auto. Whew, that was cool. So yeah, just wanted to do that just to prove that my team does work consistently. I mean, obviously, if I'm in first, it has to work consistently, but still. So anyways, guess that's all I got. So thanks for checking this out. Until next time, I said see ya.